Hi, it's Sunday morning. I'm not long out of bed. Had my morning coffee and started taking a look at some poetry again. All of the poems that I've read so far on my channel are from this book, which I think is really beautiful. I love the gold colour and the metallic gold detailing on the binding. So the book is Poets of the English Language. There are actually 5 books in total, each dealing with a different historical era. I'm currently reading poetry from the most modern one, which is I think the 1850s through to the 1950s. So as it's a lot of poems like Tennyson, Yeats, Kipling, Bronte, and a lot of others that are less famous and less well known. So I'm really enjoying perusing this book at the moment. But I was looking on my bookshelf and I found another anthology of modern verse. This book probably would have had seen better days. You can see that the pages are sort of all jaggedy. There's some foxing on it. But I'm really looking forward to getting a bit more into this book. There is a little inscription on the inside, perhaps from the book's first owner, E.A. Wood. It looks like a lady's handwriting. Xmas 1929, so perhaps this was a Christmas gift to somebody nearly 100 years ago. So I'm going to be taking a look in here and seeing if I can find any new, old favourite poems. But anyway, I'm going to read a Walt Whitman poem, an American poet. He wrote very long poems with long lines. But the first poem of his that I'm going to read to you is Whoever You Are Holding Me Now in Hand. And it's a poem to his readers. Whoever You Are Holding Me Now in Hand by Walt Whitman. Whoever you are holding me now in hand, without one thing all will be useless. I give you fair warning before you attempt me further. I am not what you supposed, but far different. Who is he that would become my follower? Who would sign himself a candidate for my affections? The way is suspicious, the result uncertain, perhaps destructive. You would have to give up all else. I alone would expect to be your sole and exclusive standard. Your novitiate would even then be long and exhausting. The whole past theory of your life and all conformity to the lives around you would have to be abandoned. Therefore, release me now, before troubling yourself any further. Let go your hand from my shoulders. Put me down and depart on your way. Or else by stealth in some wood for trial, or back of a rock in the open air. For in any roofed room of a house I emerge not, nor in company, and in libraries I lie as one dumb, a gawk, or unborn, or dead. But just possibly with you on a high hill, first watching lest any person for miles around approach unawares, or possibly with you sailing at sea, or on the beach of the sea, or some quiet island, here to put your lips upon mine I permit you, with the comrade's long dwelling kiss, or the new husband's kiss, for I am the new husband, and I am the comrade. Or if you will, thrusting me beneath your clothing, where I may feel the throbs of your heart or rest upon your hip. Carry me when you go forth over land or sea, for thus merely touching you is enough, is best. And thus touching you, would I silently sleep and be carried eternally. But these leaves conning you, con at peril. For these leaves and me you will not understand. They will elude you at first and still more afterward. I will certainly elude you. Even while you should think you had unquestionably caught me, behold, already you see I have escaped from you. For it is not for what I have put into it that I have written this book, nor is it by reading it you will acquire it. Nor do those know me best who admire me and vauntingly praise me, nor will the candidates for my love, unless at most a very few, prove victorious. Nor will my poems do good only, they will do just as much evil, perhaps more. For all is useless without that which you may guess at many times and not hit that which I hinted at. Therefore, release me and depart on your way. This is the first Whitman poem that I ever read, and it's a good introduction to him. The long lines of his stanzas, lots of words. There's an arrogance to it. The way he says that the meanings or the feelings of his poem will only come out when the poems are read alone, or out whilst out at sea, or on a beach, or on a hill where there's no one else for miles around. That just maybe in those circumstances the reader might have that connection with Whitman and begin to understand what it is he's trying to write about. But even then, he's saying that you'll never understand me, like a teenager almost. You might think that you're understanding him, but you won't. Where he says, even while you think you had unquestionably caught me, behold, already you see I have escaped from you. And maybe Walt Whitman enjoys that. Maybe he enjoys the idea of bamboozling everybody. So we'll change it up next time. I want to read some more poetry by female writers. And there are quite a few female writers in here, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also interested, I'm really excited about changing it up. I have so many books on my bookshelf, lots of old anthologies. I love buying boxes of old books. At auction, you can get them really cheaply here in Australia. And there's great joy in discovering new things in those books. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you on that journey with me.